Okay, here we have the countertop sitting on the vanity. We've bought a P-trap installation kit. You can get it at any of your home improvement stores. Comes with the P-trap itself. That's what we're looking for. Traps cold water in the bottom of here so you don't get sewer gas coming back up through. We have what they call a trap adapter mounted here. Essentially all these fittings are what they call slip joint fitting. There's a net and there's a plastic washer that's got kind of a cone shape on here. That's what seals this pipe. Acts like a compression fitting that will seal this pipe onto that fitting there. Everything here again is got wings on it of some sort, so it's all made to be hand tightened. You really don't need a wrench on any of this if it's all put together properly. Using a wrench just causes that to break. We have a tailpiece. This is a 6-inch tailpiece extension that will go on the bottom of our drain that came with the faucet. And that slips into here and everything's adjustable. You got 1.5 inches worth of play in both of these up and down, so everything should go together without cutting anything, and you can hand tighten everything and that should work. And these parts, if they are a little bit too long, they make this in a 12-inch extension. If your drain coming out of the wall was much lower, you had a higher vanity, you can buy a 12-inch and you can't cut these off. Come in hacksaw, cut them off. Make sure the inside edge is clean so nothing catches on there, but here I was actually able to use everything pretty much just how it is. So I'll put the trap in the trap adapter. I'll put the tailpiece extension on. Get everything where it's fitting nice and comfortable and straight. Nothing needs to be at any kind of harsh angle. And then start tightening the fittings pretty much right where they are. Once you get everything snug, then you can start going back and tightening everything. And that's pretty much how you install a drain. While we're under here, we have our shutoffs for our hot and cold water. The faucet, the hot side is marked. Common trade practice is hot is always stubbed out on the left. If for some reason you knew that it wasn't, like your old faucet was reversed, it's always something that's good to check before you take it apart, just to make sure you do know the hot's on the left. It's not that big of a deal. If it's not, you can always swap these supply lines underneath here to get it back to the proper working order. Again, we've removed the caps off these valves. These have a rubber washer in the bottom. We'll hand tighten these. Once we feel them tighten up, put a wrench on them, give them another half a turn or so. Not too tight. And we're ready to turn the water on. Turn it on. Always be a little bit of air in the line. Let it run a little bit. Check all your fittings for leaks, and if it's all dry, then your installation is complete. Thanks again for being with us today, and we'll head you back and show you some more remodeling tips at R Squared Renovation.